thanks everybody for joining today. Like Bob was saying, what I'm not going to talk about today is the idea of what's the next big platform, where is what's going to be the next Twitter or the next Facebook, where's Google Plus going. That's not necessarily the purpose of the book or our time together today. What we are going to talk about is how to build a corporate or an organizational social media practice. Not what are the platforms and how do we use them. How do you make this work inside an organization? Right, there are three sort of certainties in life, right? There's death, there's taxes, and there is the bandwagon. We all are familiar with that concept or that practice. In sports, when it happens, we know lots of people who became lifelong Red Sox fans when the Sox won the series in 2004. We know Yankee fans who come out of the closet whenever the team's in the World Series. We know people who went and bought Miami Heat jerseys the second that LeBron and Chris Bosh signed down there. Now, on the business side of the house, it happens equally. You get anything like Six Sigma, total quality management, knowledge management. Anytime one of these new processes or new things comes up, what you end up having happen is not only is there a rush to adopt all these things, but there's also a cottage industry that sort of springs out of this. Here we've got a whole bunch of consultants who will come in and are only too happy to charge the company or charge your organization to teach you how to do all these things.
The definition I have here is sort of an extension of, where we put content in the broader online marketing mix. So social content's a vehicle really for you as a business or as a marketer to attract and engage and inspire audiences or communities to take some kind of action. And those actions might simply be a matter of connecting with you as measured by a KPI, like friends, followers, or whatever. It might be a micro-conversion, so they're signing up for a webinar, they're signing up for a trial or a demo, they're signing up for your newsletter, or it might be an actual sale. And there's lots of other things beyond that, though, because when you look at the entire customer life cycle, as we do from a holistic perspective, we not only think of top of funnel, right? We're not just trying to get people to find out about us and consider us and then choose us. We want those things. But we can also effectively use this intersection of social and content to retain those customers and to give them the tools to become evangelists, right? So social content can help us do all those things across the relationship that you might have with a customer, from awareness creation all the way to advocacy. And this matters for B2C, for B2B. In terms of content marketing, where social fits, it's pretty prominent. Content Marketing Institute, which I highly recommend as a resource, and Jiu-Jitsu 42 did a study, and they have actually been doing a study every year for the last couple of years, but the one released in 2012 positioned social media as the second most popular tactic for content marketers to use.
Now, we're looking at all these stamps here. What are these? I mean, why are we looking at this? What this is showcasing to us is that all these are great leaders over time, or great musicians, or famous people. And historically, it's been the case to where, in order to have a stamp of your life, or a life stamp, you have to do something incredibly great or be famous. But that's no longer true. What I'm telling you today is that all of us now have our own stamp. And it's a digital stamp, and it's a digital legacy. And this became apparent to me as we traveled the world when I wrote Socialnomics, and the video that Bob mentioned, Social Media Revolution, did very well. As I've been traveling the world for the past 3 years, dads, they all had the same question, and they all revolved around three main areas. And those three main areas are about life. How do I lead my best life in this crazy digital world? Now all these digital tools, I don't know how to use them. Or I'm just getting inundated with so much information. Then the second piece was, if I have control of my life, how do I lead my family, or how do I lead my employees, or how do I lead my small business to greatness? How do I lead others? So it's life, leadership, And then last but not least is about this legacy or this stamp. What is my ultimate stamp on life going to be? And really what that stamp is your digital legacy.